me just coming into Wakefield on my bike. As Mum couldn't make her journey to visit, I thought I'd take a video and show you all exactly where I am and what my village looks like. So it'll be a bit noisy because where I am now is actually on the main road. Nelson, the lovely cathedral city, is about 30 kilometres behind me, and I'm now heading south into the Alps. Wakefield is the last village in the Tasman region before you start moving into the really mountainous country, and about an hour and a half from where I am now is where we go skiing at the lovely little field called Rainbow. It's not a very big field, very friendly, and many people from this part of the world go there, and the schools go there for their carnivals, and it's all such fun. So I'm riding along Highway 6, which heads from the top of the South Island right down to the bottom of the South Island and then round to Milford Sound. So as you can see, I'm coming along the road, a lot of traffic because it's holiday time. I'm just, it's the 4th of January today, so a lot of these people are heading down towards Christchurch for their holidays, or a lot of them are probably heading back to start work again on Monday. Now I'm going to get off the main road here and just ride on the trail, and you can see starting to get built up. The farm on the right is where I collect my eggs. A bit behind me is the farm where I collect my milk. Now I'm going to turn around and you can see the mountains starting to come into view now. These mountains have snow on them, and I look at the snow from my office, which we'll see in a minute. So just coming up to the crossroads of my lovely bird lane, and if I turn the other way you can actually see my little yellow cottage over there, but we'll go into the village first and have a look around and then we'll come back. So I'm about 1 kilometre from the main part of the village. It has everything I need. Supermarket, small supermarket, pharmacy, doctor, churches, a community hall, small library, all the things you'd expect. So I just ride along here into the village, and you can see that lovely kept, well kept houses, and everywhere you go in this part of the world people have roadside stalls out where they put their excess veggies to earn a few extra dollars. So I'm just getting out again onto the road, and you can see how mountain it's starting to get as we go further into the village. Chris, I think you can chop quite a lot of this out, but I'll keep it running just if there's anything that we want to include. And here comes the postie. We get 6 deliveries a week in New Zealand, Saturday even, like they do in England. And here's one of those lovely roadside stalls I was telling you about. Everyone grows veggies here. The weather is so calm and cool, and lots of sunshine. So veggies are the thing. Just changing down the gear because it's starting to get a bit hilly. You probably hear me breathing quite heavily. So this is Wakefield Christmas trees, and obviously in the last few weeks it's been pretty busy here. I didn't have a tree, but I did bring in some lovely flowers from my garden. parts of New Zealand are set up for tourists, and where I am now is part of the treasured pathway trail, and people stop at the sites and take photographs and have lots of walks. And interestingly enough, Ernest Rutherford, who famous for splitting the atom, was born about 5 miles from here and went to school in Nelson before he went off to Christchurch University and then on to Cambridge, where he did all his famous work. But many streets and landmarks in this region are called Ernest or Rutherford or a mixture of both. He's a very famous son. Interestingly enough, he failed his final school exams at Nelson Boys College and had to do them again, but then went on to become the eminent scientist and world-renowned figure that he became. So, hope for everybody. So, I'm just turning off the main road now, and there's a lovely sign here which will give you an idea of what the village of Wakefield. Sign to say that it's got a police station, medical centre, pharmacy, tennis, bowling and golf clubs and such. So really welcoming as you come into the village. I want to walk up this fairly steep little bit so that I'm not puffing so much. Now on my left is a new subdivision. A lot of lovely new homes being built. And again up ahead, another roadside stall, this time selling plants. People have seeds and get excess and then on sell them. I grew some seeds of my own this year, so many I didn't quite know what to do with them. Every seed I planted came up in my trays. My garage is very sunny, so I was able to get lots of success. So I'll have to come down here a bit later and see what they've got, because I need to get some cauliflowers in before I leave to go to Canada. And I leave for Canada on Wednesday. So another new house being built. How are you? Great, thanks. You've been playing tennis? Good. Yeah, I think the 8th, 6th, I think. I'd hope, I think. Yeah. Right. Someone there, she will let you know. So I'll just get back on my bike. There's the hills past now. So a gentleman there in his garden, they're building a new home. Just moved up from Christchurch. A lot of refugees from the Christchurch earthquake came up this way. And I'm just turning into the Catholic Church now. The churches throughout New Zealand are incredibly well maintained, and many of them are very beautiful. Very simple churches, but quite lovely and well patronised. Still in New Zealand, many people go to church regularly, and the church is an important part of their life and the community. And this is the Pioneer Cemetery for the Catholic community, and also a memorial, Anzac Memorial, another tradition that is very strong here as it is in Australia. So anyway, so I'll turn around now and head into town.